Hey y'all, it's one of those nights. I had no idea what I was going to cook when I got home today. So I took out a pound of ground beef and I just put it in the skillet. So when that started cooking, I looked on Pinterest for a recipe that I might have all the ingredients. So here we go. I made homemade hamburger helper. I started with browning a pound of ground beef and chopped one small onion. So I added the onion to the hamburger about halfway through the cooking process. When the hamburger was all done, I added 2 tablespoons of flour, stirred that in, and cooked that for about 1 more minute. After the flour had browned in with the ground beef, I added 2 cups of broth. You could use chicken broth or beef broth. I only had chicken broth tonight, so that's what we used. I stirred that in, and I brought that up to a simmer. I added my spices. I added 1 teaspoon of Italian spices, 1 teaspoon of paprika. Then I added about a half teaspoon of salt and a half teaspoon of garlic powder. And I stirred those in. Next I added 1 small can of tomato sauce. And this is where I made my mistake. I should have not added the heavy whipping cream right now. I should have added it at the end. So anyway, I added it now, and then I added my macaroni. I needed to have cooked my macaroni in with a broth, then added the cheese and the cream, but it worked. You just have to really make sure you stir often or it's going to stick to the bottom of your skillet. And I kept it covered. I stirred in the macaroni and kept it covered until that macaroni was tender. But it was a little bit more work. I had to make sure I didn't scorch that cream and cheese on the bottom of my skillet. But this recipe really was good. My family enjoyed it, and I think it will be one that I make again and use often. It was really simple, and it was very delicious and so much better than the box hamburger helper that you can buy in the grocery stores. I don't really like those box mixes, and rarely buy them, but this was really good. So you should give it a try, and if you do, let me know and see how you like it. So thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. I really would appreciate it, and I really do appreciate you watching my videos. Give me a like and comments and all the things.